Revolution Sure Shot.
You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
Yo, hook the mic up, please. Make the bass come out so clear.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
This generation.
Yeah, that's right, man. We're back once again. The Generation Next, the best, right here, holding it up from 8 to 10 p.m. every Saturday on 89.5 FM. Huge salute, of course, to Frisson Radio for holding up the airwaves prior to us, 6 to 8 p.m. And huge salute, of course, to the Master Plan originators. Huge shout out to DTS. Huge shout out to Matthew Romeo. Huge shout out to the Generation Next squad of the past, the present, the future, and beyond. I'm your host with the most, DJ to boast this evening, PV aka Philip Valigno, and we have an amazing and exciting show lined up for you. We have an exclusive interview with Frost aka Frost Flow, legendary b-boy breakdancer community leader, and just a solid dude all around. We're going to be getting into that interview in the first 25 minutes of the show. But for now, we're about to get into the People's Choice with Do It Any Way You Wanna. Kicking off this week's show, we're going to get into some new Busta Rhymes as well, some new LL Cool J, some new Rico the Artist, tons of other great new joints here on Generation X 89.5 FM. 2 hours non-stop hip-hop, right for your head top, right for your soul, right for your eardrums. It's your new PV, aka Philip Valigno. We're about to throw down here. So keep it locked on 89.5 FM for this generation is the best generation. It's Generation Next.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Kind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
This is Intifada Gotta Sound from the Black Yacht Rock Club here at Generation Next Radio on CIUT 89.5 FM with the big homie, Phil, aka PV. Run it.
You want, but move every muscle. Ain't no time for playing around. Only one thing to do when you hear this sound.
Act yourself with someone else and make sure yourself ain't by yourself.
Dying to get on the dance floor. Girl, what you waiting for?
Yeah.
Come on over and swing with me. Take your mind out your misery. Tomorrow's gonna be another day. Tonight, I'm gonna take it light.
Yeah.
Grab the world and put it on hold. Relax my body and rest my soul. Feel the vibe surrounding me. Feel the bass come down on me.
Yeah, shake your butt, but don't break your back. Tap your feet and let your fingers snap. No matter what size, shape, or color, we can jam and enjoy each other. Music's pumping, I feel something. Must be my blood and heartbeat thumping. Dispense your funds to pass through the door. You know So yo, what you waiting for?
Some playing the wall, I wasn't with that. Not living like that. You ain't with it, let me hear you say ho. You ain't with it, let me hear you say ow. Ready to boogie, I had on my dancing shoes. Ain't in the mood to be singing no blues. So if you wanna be a little disco ducker, I came here tonight too. So good,
give me a clap right where you stand, cause once you get down, like do it like you bad. Real big clap. All y'all freeze. One more clap. Do the buster bust, please. One time, shake it out. 2 times, smooth it out. 3 times, get crazy with it. 4 times, let me see you do it. 1 time, shake it out. 2 times, smooth it out. 3 times, get crazy with it. 4 times, let me see you do it. Let's go, let's go.
It's what it's supposed to be. I'm here forever. You're stuck with me. Never worry as long as it's up to me. Pure heat, baby, is a must for me. Classic, bang it in your truck for me. Most you other dudes really suck to me. With your champagne glass in your cups for me. We about to bang out quick, you better jump for me.
You better know what it is, cause you could get it how you live. You suckers already know exactly what it is. It's nothing, I got your shorty loving on the kid. Catch your body down with everything I ever did. Classic killer, whole team heavy. Yellow gold AP, diamond on my bezel. Bad chick with a name tatted on her belly. Legendary with it, homie, you ain't really ready. Everything you doing, we done did the thing already. Still doing it better, ain't nothing you can tell me. Never mind, homie, everything about you petty. Chest cold bad, every diamond is canary like a classic flick. Gone for a movie, drag this mink. See him where I sent him, catalog guard. Gotta bang hard while I remind him, just follow instructions and then I tell him, let's go. Real big clap. All y'all freeze. One more clap. Do the buster bust, please. 1 time, shake it out. 2 times, smooth it out. 3 times, get crazy with it. 4 times, let me see you do it.
Knowledge and wisdom bring understanding. For the culture, bringing freedom to the planet. The power to refine how we planned it. Bring equality to God's economy. Build the truth, destroying the booth. What I was born to do, decipher for you. Hey Allah, what you wanna be when you're born? What you really need to see is yourself in divine form. For the sake of equality, I'm fathering the song. Spirit of God, bring he and her along. They mistreat Islam, no justice performed. Till I'm crowned king, love, hell, right or wrong. The master, dominate the stages I'm on right now. And it won't end when I'm gone. Control the cipher, I got the power, bring it on. Watch your queen get snatched like a pawn. Slicker than a ruler, the savior is born. Tell you the truth, you swear your style's all wrong. You ain't understanding the universe. Some say they want the victory, but don't wanna rehearse. Gotta work with the wisdom if you want it to work. We don't fear the unknown. Staying in the zone, ask why I reply. To each his own. Roll a zigzag zig, cause the God came home. Let's go.
Praise him all you can. Love him in amen. Praise him with your heart. Praise him with your mind. Praise him everyone. All you can. Praise him, praise him, praise him.
Oh yeah.
Praise him, praise him, praise him.
Oh yeah.
Praise him, praise him, praise him. This generation.
Peace to all, peace to y'all. Peace to all, peace to y'all. Fly women and gentlemen, I gotta say iconic is the sentiment. Definitive blend of smooth and menacing is him again. Valley shoe with the velour, yeah that's a fit again. In prison they be listening, I get him through their sentences. He whistled through his solid gold teeth. His fists on metal tapping a cold beat. That sound made me a wild wavy. My style paid me since junior high school with Craig G. I grew to be established. Having a stash, it once was banned from every club from Queens to Staten. Now in a Zoom meeting, sipping, boo, cleeking, eating, reminiscing when I got my new sheepskin. Was goon season. It started in the Project Park, 1985, 86 with the Clarks with the gum sold. Them young boys, they brung noise and jumped off. You soft outside fresh, a dumb choice. Bum rushed, gun bust over Cassell glasses. They got that ass whipped. I first heard I need a beat. I got on the train, last stop on the F&E, Jamaica bound, hop in the dollar van to farmers, just to see where the God they call Todd lives. They say you raised up some hood toddlers. Now we connect more knowledge and more dollars. Peace.
Wonderful. He's just got a couple pieces. What you got there?
Alright, check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, now let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. I told my shorty about whatever, it don't matter the amount, mount. Now I might regret that tomorrow, but I'm focused on right now. I'm feeling lucky, please don't touch me, I might bet against the house. Yeah, everybody bounce. I look out the window, the world I've entered ain't baby and no beginner. Speeding through the long haul, I'm a marathon sprinter. Too blessed to forget the mess that had me stressed. Do more with less, lessons learned. Bridges burned, just paved the way to win is earned. Chicago's hype man, I'm standing tall from the stands. I'm on 10 with 10 toes in the sand. This my time, this light of mine put the sun to shame. From walking in my hallway on the way to the Hall of Fame. Maybe one day, till then I work like I won't need to sleep for weeks. And when I finally lay me down, I pray the Lord gon' let me see everything I need to be the G, the O, the A, the T. Now everybody out to see you in the presence of a king. Bounce. I told my shorty about whatever, it don't matter the amount. Now I might regret that tomorrow, but I'm focused on right now. I'm feeling lucky, please don't touch me, I might bet against the house. Yeah, everybody. I'm gonna take that back real quick. Bounce. Look. Take it back just past the kid, tryna dip from where I live. Daddy won't let me to whip. I'm the venture card prince, or I got 5 to the tank. What it is or what it ain't. Tryna talk to what's her name. Ma won't be home too late. Fast forward, here I stand, showing y'all that I'm the man. Put the basketball down to fit the world in my hands. All hands on deck, let's see who really the best. Best of luck, no more next up. I'm now forever after this. My favorite chapter. Book of life gon' guide me till I'm booking flights who ride it. The bandwagon got more space in case some people decided to believe the hype, the buzz. I'm the greatest just because. Late bloomers out the mud, waiting long now I belong. Tell me you love me, I tell you to prove it. I sat for too long, it's time to get moving. I used to sell kicks and now I'm assuring the life that I'm growing and seeking and proving. I'm speeding and zooming, just trying to do it. I'm hit for my guys, no matter the cost. Price of my freedom is worth every loss. Give me your ear, I give you my all. Bounce. I told my shorty about whatever, it don't matter the amount. Now I might regret that tomorrow, but I'm focused on right now. I'm feeling lucky, please don't touch me, I might bet.
You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system.
You're now rocking with the greatest, this the equivalent. A crack on the plate with a razor. Sending blessings to whoever tried to play us. Y'all about to be sick cancer patients. I had to come with some lava, the world waiting on you. Shout out to Jabba. He said, yeah, you know you always been the problem. And you don't gotta worry about these tickets cause you got them. So while I'm doing my stuff, I ain't trying to fuss, just give us due to us. Make it quick, I'm in the rush. I ain't trying to be abrupt, but bow down, give it up. If I make you lean like codeine or dopamine with them cuts, yuck. Wealth generational, blunts to the face, not rotational, the highest ratio. Whatever way you go, I think I done it again, huh? Yeah. I done it again. I done it again. I done it again. Yeah. Got THC in my oatmeal cookies. I'm from the B where they smoke real cookies. Hot fries to wasabi, Popeyes to hibachi. The top guys gotta watch me. I stay clean, but I did dirty deeds. I rep the free like Federer season, Jersey Freeze. Sorrento's and Stefanos. Mexicans on Maine get a taco. Turn your head to a waffle. I be off it like sauce with the gospel. Hit Uncle Ralston's, remind me of Kim's. You know that hating, go around like the bin. Illish with a pin, your chicken on her shins. Lift up your chin, there it go, now begin. Score for the win, I did it again. Yeah, I'm sin, tell a friend and tell a friend.
This is Boje and you tuned in to Generation Next on 89.5 PV, aka Philip Valino. 50,000 booming watts straight to your head top. Is it my demo?
Yeah. Tell the world that we back again. K-Street, so we back again. True
and no timeouts to the game one. I ain't J.R. Smith. East Coast where they love my shit. West Coast they been hitting switches. Up north been some hit or misses. Down south they be water whipping all up in the kitchen with the Pyrex all up in the dishes. Grills on, they might gangster. She be sending over news as if the boy be swapping pictures. King Rain, he at heaven's gates. Know that one day I'ma see my ace. Till then I hold it down, ice the whole team out with a figure 8. Only ones who gon' promote you. See me shining, they get hopeful. Keep it close to, yeah. Do it for the ones who had no voice. To hit the block cause they ain't had no choice. The Dunkin' Hines will be so make it moist. I'm talking cake until I lose my voice. The money coming in amazing, boy. We sitting back and counting crazy, boy. You sitting back reclining lazy, boy. I'm hitting on them to get waiting, boy. All you see is revolutionary, but they gangsta. Dead press with the stick, man. I just think RBG when it's necessary, get the bank. On this daily operation, dog, now that's gangsta. All the shit we been dropping off should be double famous. All the shit we been dropping off should be double famous. Off fame, never gave a fuck off famous. Off fame, never cared at all, no that shit be changing. Handy all in my cup, y'all, I've been swerving. Rose in my cup, dog, I've been swerving. See you try to ride my wave, dog, I've been surfing. Try your best to ride a wave, girl, I've been surfing, yeah. Why they out here trying racing my legacy? Like I'm a memory, I'm still alive, but it's like they're forgetting me, yiddy. Double a Hennessy, not gonna forget all the shit that they said to me. Or the shit that they didn't say, maybe that was my bitter days. Or that they just created a monster, now what anyway. They can say in the inner way, think it's time that we syndicate. Reinvest in the money I generate, put it back in the family and me, not for peace, so try to mitigate. Your girl's house, giving dick away. Ain't no sense of getting mad, dog. Have an ape to get it.
In my head, in my head. So many people in here,
Tell me why you in love with me. Is the money or the fame or the fact that I'm living in the lab but it's luxury? Tell me why all of a suddenly you wanna come kiss up with me. Used to pass and booking by like tumbleweed. Used to play me to the side till I got a little buzz like a bumblebee. Now you can't get enough of me. Why you falling in love with me?
Can I have a little honesty? Can you have a little trust in me? Tell me, are you really in love with the thought of me? Look me in my eyes like I'm on my knees, begging please. Tell me, are you really in love? 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 Tell me, are you really in love?
Must be the swing, money in the bank. I do what he can't. On top rank, flex like Shabba Ranks. Make these bitches faint. I'm a star, I'm so freaking raw. They know who I are. She ain't all. Diamonds got no flaws. I'm so down to Mars. Yeah.
Tell me, are you really in love? 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 Can we do it on the low? In my head, in my head. So many people in here.
You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
Heavy hearts and burdens lighten up the weight. Everyone is hurting, I can feel the pain. Everyone is searching for a way out. Life is but a dream. Don't get caught up in what you see. Feel the energy. Read between the lines and you'll be just fine. Free your mind.
a cliffhanger. Had to tap the famine to make a quick banger. Wanna let my folks know they not alone. You stay on my mind and my heart where it is born. I pray every day that there's peace in your home, and wherever you roam, better know that no weapon will prosper. Try my people, nigga, know it's gonna cost you. I don't play by mine, but in the meantime, in between time, play the tune and rewind when you need a reminder that things will be fine, even when it look like the opposite. Somebody's praying for you, partner. You'll get out of this. Just hold on.
Things will get better for you. Hold on. Things will get better for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Things will get better for you. Everything you're going through is gonna get better. Some days are rougher than most days, but remember those days will come to an end. Just pray that we make it home safe. Sleep it off, wake and do it again. Some days are rougher than most days, but remember those days will come to an end. Just pray that we make it home safe. Sleep it off, wake and do it again. Some days are rougher than most days, but remember those days will come to an end.
You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
This is a Revolution Sure Shot. Michael, please make the curtain, make the bass come out.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's this Generation Next, right here on 89.5 FM. 23 minutes into the mix. Hey, if you're checking this show out live right now, Saturday, September 14th, I gotta shout out Beto, who's doing a art exhibit tonight over there at 1720 Queen Street West at the Raid Studio Gallery. It's gonna be tons of pieces by Beto himself, some prints, posters, original artworks, books. Definitely go check that one out, man. Super dope fusion of like comic book and hip hop. Huge shout out to Beto. That's happening tonight over there at 1720 Queen Street West. Definitely go check that one out. And huge shout out to you, man. Wherever you're at, wherever you be, hopefully you're in a good place, spiritually, mentally, physically, and enjoying some music with us as we do every Saturday here on 89.5 FM. Also got a shout out. There's going to be a huge show happening. The Sons of Boom Bap, as well as Essen Shark, featuring the legend Adam Bomb. They're going to have a producer showcase. And that's happening Saturday, September 21st at the Rivoli, $15 at the door. Address is 334 Queen Street West, doors at 6 p.m. Huge shout out to Essen Shark, who just dropped a dope album, as well as the Sons of Boom Bap just dropped a dope album. Both we're checking out. And look, man, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not running down that track list for the first 25 minutes of the show. If you want that, head on over to the Instagram page of yours truly, Philip Volino. You can grab a track list there. And I'll definitely be posting a link to the Podbean, which you can download the show right now as it's airing. And I think without any further ado, man, let's get into this interview, man, with Frost, a.k.a. Frost Flow. Super legendary and dope breakdancer, community man. Yo, let's get into this, man. Generation Next on 89.5 FM. Yes. We are in the building with legendary B-Boy. We got Frost. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it, man. We had a great time at Concrete Canvas.
Of course, man. Celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. One question I was asking everybody was like, man, 50 years from now, what do you think hip-hop's going to be looking like?
You know, they say that things move in circles, so some things will never change, but I think the technology and the way we consider the importance of what we're doing around us may change to some degree, but everything goes in circles, so I wouldn't be surprised if it goes more traditional, you know what I mean?
Nice, man. So for people who may not know, tell everybody who's listening who you are exactly.
Sure, man. So I go by the moniker Frost Flow. That's my b-boy name. I've been a b-boy since '98. I founded the Ground Illusions crew, which is a prevalent crew here in Canada. It contributed a lot to hip-hop history. I'm also part of some other crews internationally, like 20th Century B-Boys in Korea. Shout out to them, and Storytime Japan over in Japan. And I'm affiliated with some other cats locally in Toronto, Conscious Souls, so big up to them. And other folks. So I started breaking back 25 years ago, and then about 20 years ago I became a community worker. So my story goes along the lines of art education, creating events, showcasing, public speaking, teaching, and still being competitive. I'm retired currently. I got certified to judge the Olympics, so I'm not really allowed to be entering competitions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but lately I've just been more focused on some personal projects, like music projects that I'm in, but for the most part, that's a little bit about me.
Nice, man. So your name, from what I understand, was it intentional take on Frosty Freeze?
No, actually, it's trippy because, I did a TED Talk in 2016, and part of that TED Talk, if anyone knows that kind of flow and that process working with those companies, organization like that, they have particular type of templates and you make proposals. So I made a couple of proposals ahead of time, and every time I got, a response back from these proposals, like, it's a little bit too raw, I don't know if people are gonna understand it, such and such. And I thought to myself, it would be interesting to speak about the idea of mentorship. So when I went to Rochester, New York, my first time breaking in the States back in 2001, I met Frosty Freeze for the first and last time. And for those who don't know, Frosty Freeze, rest in peace, was a b-boy out of the Rocksteady crew, one of the main cats out of the Rocksteady crew. And he was the first b-boy that was shown on celluloid back in watching Flashdance, and first b-boy on the cover of Time magazine, so-and-so. And when I met Frosty Freeze, I was literally about to battle, like in the States, with I think I was battling with Troy from Style Lords, from Albino Zebras. And Frosty, he was judging, and he kind of stood up, and he's just like kind of calling my name out. He's like, Frost, pointing back and forth. He's like, you better represent, because you got the same name, And I got a little bit nervous, but I got really excited, and the whole crowd backed me up after that. And after I battled, although we didn't win the battle, he came up and he kind of said, it's dope if you have my name, I give you blessing, And at that moment, I felt like, man, this guy, I was ignorant. I didn't know about Frosty Freeze when I started breaking. My reference was Beat Street, and Frosty wasn't in it, and then Bag of Tricks on Much Music, or a Boogie Brats on Trident commercial, stuff like that, So I was ignorant to that. But when I met him, he didn't care. He had no ego. Like, he was just mad cool, and he was very encouraging. So my name actually comes from a different source. It came actually from a dream. And I kind of kept it to myself until the moment where my friends and I had to pick names in the high school hallway. And then, I'm dancing all around like Filipino guys and Japanese guys and, West Indian guys. And they're like, why are you Frost? Because you're white, because you're Portuguese? I was like, nah, man, I just like to do freezes. And they didn't start calling me that name until I started battling. They noticed, my friends, they told me, they said, when you battle, you get really cold. Like, you're not playing around. And, I had actually had a lot of angst. My best friend passed when I was 14 years old. I was just a kid, and that really hit me, traumatized me. And for me, Frost, that word, that name, was a way to kind of get all that stuff out. And when I was battling, I was really battling. I was like battling for blood, kind of. And eventually that name evolved to Frost Flow. It started to represent the way that I move. So I break with shapes and patterns that are at random, but they fit naturally to a rhythm, And Frost Flow is kind of the in-between a solid and a liquid element. It's like the in-between.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Cool, man.
So over time, my name started to evolve, and then eventually became an acronym, Furious Representation, offering style themes, and that represents the way that I facilitate and the way I'm share of knowledge as an interpreter in the world. So.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of mentorship as well, like back then, was it just kind of like a thing you were doing amongst your friends and picking up through TV, or was there some of the Canadian people, were there mentorships happening at that time?
It's a good question. Before I even started breaking, I was already, like I said, seeing stuff on TV, seeing the local guys, because Much Music was a different thing, as we all know, back in the day. It nurtured all of us, and also my sister was bringing me to house parties, so I was like the 8-year-old. And in a room full of people who are like 19, 20, all kinds of stuff, and seeing b-boys and seeing hip-hop and feeling it, you know what I mean? So that was already in my head and my mind. But some of the guys that kind of took me under their wing when I started getting into the scene, Flex from Bag of Tricks, Jester from Supernatural's Albino Zebra. A big up to Dwight Virgo from Bad Example. You know, those guys, I recall, really kind of took me under their wing when I just started. And my crew, we were all just amateurs, beginners, and literally entering our first competitions in '99. And then very shortly after that, getting put on CBC, dancing for, you know, Choc Blair and Solitaire and Cardinal. When, you know, Choc Blair busted out his album, you know, in November 2nd, I think it was on my birthday, he released that album.
That's amazing, man. I didn't even realize you were in those videos.
Yeah, just in the live, like on Jonovision, because they performed live. Yeah, but I'm not in the music videos, no, but live we performed, yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just kind of curious, like maybe there's nothing to this, but is there any sort of difference between the breakdance style here in Canada as opposed to New York, or I guess in Toronto?
Yeah, breaking, it varies wherever you go, you know, and I found that over time, you know, doing the research and being, you know, an active participant in this culture, you know, like we have, like New York is so close to us, like in proximity, so then there's a lot of similarities in terms of like value towards the music and the soul in terms of how it moves you. And here in Toronto we have more of a West Indian kind of flavor. We all know this, you know what I'm saying, and that's part of it. But also our thinking as Canadians is more like a quilt, you know. As we grew up here, we considered that everybody is allowed to practice their own culture and do the thing, and you are your culture first almost, and that's what makes you Canadian. And New York, it was a little bit different from my understanding, although I didn't grow up in New York. But being in the Bronx, being in Queens, spending time in Brooklyn, all these different boroughs, and speaking to cats, they often say, well, you're American first. And what was different in the Bronx is back when the Bronx was burning in the early 70s, people had felt that America had forgotten about them. So they start to identify with their own heritage and their culture first. You know, that they were Puerto Rican, or they were Dominican, or they were Jamaican, or they were native. You know, they're like, we're not American no more. We are this, even though we live in this area, you know. So I think the Canadian style and the Canadian perspective has already roots that are similar naturally to what New York was kind of experiencing, of drawing from their own culture, so to speak, heritage-wise, and creating something. And the Canadian style is very innovative because it really draws upon everyone's different cultures and flavors. So, you know, guys like Bag of Tricks, for example, I gotta give props to them because, you know, I came up under them. But those guys really reintroduced conceptualized breaking into the world. They were taking hip-hop dance, New Jack Swing, and mixing it with what they saw in Beat Street and creating a new way to break that influenced everybody. You know what I'm saying? Guys in Rocksteady, Gizmo became part of Rocksteady, Teeth became part of Rocksteady. Style Elements over in California in the early 90s got inspired by Bag of Tricks because they saw the bootleg tape from Crazy Legs that got passed around the country. You know what I'm saying? So Canadians always draw in a resourceful way from everything around them and create something new. And then New York, when you go to New York, that's the foundation. So it has the attack and the approach and the personality and the you know, the way that people speak, the way that they think, the way that they're, you know what I'm saying, like their whole move, how they move in life. That's what creates hip hop. And in Toronto, we have similarities, but we are different because we have different concerns to some degree. Our references are a little bit different. So naturally, physically in the break-in, it's going to look different. What Toronto is mostly known for is the way that we touch the ground in creative ways, create concepts, thread and do leg work, really get deep inside the music, get really raw, go both directions, ambidextrous, like really contributing to the canon of what we do internationally. A lot of people who are outside of breaking don't realize that. But it's big here, yeah, for sure. It's different.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking earlier, and you had mentioned to me, I didn't even really realize this, like how big breaking was back in the late 80s, mid 80s. You even mentioned to me that Dream Warriors, Mishimi, they were breakdancers. This is something I didn't even know.
Yeah, from, you know, my research, you know, like Dream Warriors were originally b-boys. Even Citizen Kane is an original b-boy. Yeah, oh yeah. Wow. And Mishimi, you know, like just when you watch her perform, even to this day, you know, Mishi rocking the Adidas, and she got the B-girl attitude, and she got the pose. She knows she's part of all that. But then at the same time, when you said that you were in hip-hop culture and you were hip-hop, you were all of that. You know, you weren't just in silo, you know what I'm saying? If you were a b-boy, you can write graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Or you were into rap, or you knew how to rap, or you wrote lyrics at least, you know what I'm saying? Or you found a way to create music no matter what. You found something. And the natural progression of a lot of early breakers, for example, is they became DJs or they became MCs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you go, anyone who's listening, if you saw the Electric Circus tour, I'm talking about Electric Circus at Common, when Common dropped that album, and he went on tour. If y'all were at that concert, you remember him doing a windmill to backspin to pop up, clean, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Common is a b-boy, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Now, I'd like to just quickly talk about something here. It's kind of just like a vague concept. I don't even think I have a total grasp of it, but there seems to be an overlap amongst the people that I know who are like really into hip hop. They're like pretty spiritual people. Like you would think, like I'm still like trying to like solidify the concept into words right now, but like you would never think from the outside, especially nowadays, anybody who just kind of listens to hip hop music
Face
casually,
value. Yeah.
you would never consider that they would even cross over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where do you find spirituality within hip hop itself?
In the rhythm first,
Mm.
you know, yeah, because the rhythm, you know, okay, so for the folks listening, I'll drop maybe like a contemporary example of something that just came out recently, you know, that maybe isn't completely attached but still relevant, because it's all black music, you know. The new Elvis movie, you know, I don't know if y'all seen that, but the moment when he's looking in the church and then he gets involved and he catches the ghost and he goes in trance and he gets bugged, you know, that's hip hop. That's the spirituality. That's older than hip hop, pre-hip hop. You know, a lot of things that allow us to do what it is that we do on a deep level. When you really feel it, it's actually of a spiritual nature. It's just our society, our capitalist society, and the way that we live in society now created the template for what it is that we're doing. It's encapsulated a certain way. However, it's a double-edged sword because money is involved. So you're on this kind of like on a tightrope, you know. But when you kind of put that to the side, you get to the heart of it. When you're just cutting, when you're just b-boying, when you're just rapping, when you're just expressing, when you're just painting, and you're in that zone, it is a spiritual one, especially if it's shared with other people who are on the same frequency. You know, like I've been in ciphers all around the world, you know, and we don't speak the same language with our mouth, but we feel the same language when we get down, and there's a relatability and there's a peace there when you're like really deep into it, you know. But a lot of things, you know, this world is duality, you know. There's a lot of worldly things that get in our way, and it consumes and gets in the way of the depths that we can possibly go when we're practicing on a deep level, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a maturity that comes the more you get deeper as someone who is a practitioner of hip-hop. Like you practice it, you know. That's inevitability in my personal opinion. I go, you know, look at KRS, you know, gospel of hip-hop. Like he's on a particular type of level, and everybody has their own conception of what it means for them and how it speaks to them, you know what I'm saying? But as a b-boy, I can only self-disclose that for me, when I break, although I'm not heavy into the scene as much as I used to be, when I do it, it's more sacred to me, and I share it with particular people at a particular time in a particular way that has less to do with trying to win a competition, has less to do with trying to, you know, showboat or anything like that. It's at the pure heart of it. You know, if anyone remembers Andy Pool Hall, it was like pure, just pure.
Was that Andy Pool Hall?
Yeah, that Andy Pool Hall was a venue that was on College. It doesn't exist anymore, but it for several years, I think maybe, I could be wrong, I think like maybe 8 years it was running. Sorry if I'm wrong, Benzo, if you're hearing this, but you know, that some people who travel from different parts of the world who just happen to be in Toronto visit this place. You know, I remember Ken Swift quoting that it was one of the only places on the globe that was doing it that way, you know, to that depth. you know, and that's huge. You know, Kenny is like the epitome of breaking, and like we had a very special thing in Toronto with that particular event. That was every Tuesday night, you know, and it was free. And you went in, that's like straight pure. And I can think of ciphers that were in the middle, and there was sometimes it started getting heated, and certain types of energies where they show off. But then some of us would be on the side, away from the eyes, and just getting free. You know what I mean? And that's the spiritual part to me.
But what was it exactly, though? Was it just a spot for people to break?
It was a weekly, just like people to dance. You know, they played like reggae and house and breaking breaks and rare grooves, soul grooves and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just a bar. It was more than just a bar. It was a bar, but it was a special bar, a special time that will never come back anymore. Yeah.
Now, just out of curiosity, like nowadays, and even back when you started out, like where were like cultural or like hub spots that you could get your practice in, or you could meet up with other dancers?
Good question. So there was a lot of spots before my time, and I can't speak too much to those spots. You know what I'm saying? But the spots that I did attend that I can remember, firstly, my introduction into the Toronto scene and where people start to see me in the scene was at La Casa de Hall. You know, Dizzy from Supernaturals was throwing a jam over on Keel and Lawrence, so that was like a very seasonal event. Or sometimes there'd be jams held at Comfort Zone or El Macombo, or in Divine Style at Gypsy Co-op, like that's you know, NASA, or Roxy Blue. Like there was a lot of spots. Some of them escape me right now, but those are some of the spots. For me, also personally, because I live in Saga, I live, you know, Toronto and Saga, back and forth, but mostly I'm living in Mississauga. And back then, we rock at the Mississauga Valleys Community Center, or eventually we start to rock at Burnham Thorpe Community Center, Chick Murray Arena, and that's actually Cole's note. That's the same place where the Guess Who wrote American Woman.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, and we threw a lot of jams there. Maurizio from Seven Gems, formerly Rocksteady, is the first time in Canada. I brought him out here in 2013, and he performed in that arena in Saga. You know, it's like, you know.
That's a blessed spot now at this point, man.
Yeah, it's a special spot, man. Yeah, but those are the places that we used to practice, and then some of the spots we used to go out, you know, were some of the names that I had mentioned. Yeah.
But for anybody who's like kind of just getting into breakdancing, like where's some good places that they can go nowadays?
Firstly, the internet you can go. You know, you can watch Beat Street, you know, you can watch all the old footage, you know, so before you physically go anywhere, it'd be good to just get some research in, because back then we didn't have that. We had to go to play the record and find a dubbed tape that was dubbed like 3 times or something, you know what I mean? Like, you know, VHS, push the pause button to find something, whatever. So firstly, go on the internet and research the old footage and the old films. Watch Wild Style, watch Style Wars, watch, you know, Beat Street, watch Breakin', and watch the old documentaries, Freshest Kids. So put yourself in proximity in front of your computer and watch and research those things first. Then you can go, you know, wherever the DJs go. So then you look up what DJs are spinning and who are the hip-hop DJs. Sometimes house, yeah, but hip-hop DJs, funk, soul, you know what I'm saying? The DJs who are playing that, you know, go there and you'll often find breakers, you know what I'm saying? There's a spot in Toronto called The Collective. You can go there, you know what I'm saying? Like Heist runs that, Jedi's there. You can meet those folks, you know what I'm saying? They really hold the city down in terms of they're knowledge keepers of our community in some respect, you know. So you can go places like that, hip hop shops, you know. Yeah, Home Base, you know. I think Scam owns that one. I don't know if he still does, if it's still around, but Home Base. But yeah, follow DJs. Go behind your computer, do some research, and then, you know, you'll hear about events. Like there's Red Bull events or break-in events. You go on the internet and you go check it out. But personally advocate looking for DJs and where they're spinning and listening to the music and getting an understanding of the music first, and understanding of the culture. And then when you start meeting people, you start to understand what's going on and the type of energy that's good for you and the type of aesthetic that's proper. You know, you start to understand what's going on, you know, and not get led astray. My personal opinion.
I think that there's something worth saying here, and I'd like to hear what your answer is what is the importance of studying people prior to, especially in breakdancing. I mean, for someone who's just a casual watcher of breakdancing, they might be like, oh, like I can do this or whatever, you know. They might be under the impression that like the more creativity you have available to you, it gives you a better chance at doing something new. But
right, it's language. You know, what we do is language. So, you know, if you want to speak English fluently, you gotta know your ABCs. You know, and you gotta read the literature that came out first, like earlier. You know, that's relevant. It's just like that. So either you reinvent the wheel or you build on top of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's to know your futures, to know your past. You know, each one teach one. These are all sayings that culturally are part of hip hop that don't come from. If they do come from here, if they come from Turtle Island, then they come from indigenous ways of knowing. If they don't come from that, then they're coming from African diasporic view. They're coming from traditional heritage, and you know, each one teach one. That's from Africa, Zulu, from my understanding. You know, that's something that Africa Bam picked up and he started sharing with people in the Bronx. You know, so it's important to know the history because you have to have reference. And hip hop is all about patchwork and putting things together to create something new. So if you like hip-hop, if you love hip-hop, and you're not willing to know what happened before, then you don't really love hip-hop, because you're not doing hip-hop. You know, you're not really listening to hip-hop if you're not listening to what was happening before. And the thing was, a lot of the favorite hip-hop artists that you have, they're not listening to hip-hop. They listen to rock music. They listen to soul music, funk music. They listen to cultural music. They listen to traditional music. They're not listening to hip-hop music. Rarely are they. They'll hear their friends, maybe, the homies in their community that they know. And then they're listening to stuff that you've never heard. That's why when you hear it, you're like, whoa, what's that? Or it's maybe something that you might have heard but you forgot, or your parents heard but you didn't know, you know? It's people love things because that reminds them of something great, you know? So it's important to know the past so that you're not repeating the same mistakes. And I say this, you know, humbly as a human being, but realistically in the context of art, it's like, you know, you got to know what happened, what Ken Swift contributed, you know, what Kid Freeze contributed, what, you know, the original guys from back in the day had brought to the table, you know, Track 2, Star Child La Rock, Rocksteady Crew, you know, Battle Squad, like learn Bag of Tricks, learn what they brought, learn what Boogie Brats brought to the table. Because when you understand these things, then you can build upon it and evolve it and grow past. And at the same time, you're still attributing and paying homage in the proper way. And that's how it grows, and you can keep the spirit alive, you know, because our culture is passed down orally. It's passed down through word of mouth. It's passed down through the physical knowledge and the visceral experience of the body. You know, these things are passed down directly. Like, if you think about it, if listeners thinking about it, you see someone do a windmill. Someone created the windmill in New York. They say Crazy Legs created it because when he over-rotated out of a backspin to get into a chair freeze, he over-rotated. But it's like other people saw that in France, in Germany, in Japan, and in Canada, and like figured it out from watching it, and like had to orally explain to the friends or physically try to do it. And if you look at it, there's hundreds of thousands of breakers all around the world, and it's like that knowledge is streamed, the bloodlines of knowledge get passed down. And when you see the top tier breakers, it's because they have bloodline knowledge that's directly passed down through people that came from the root of this culture, from the heart and the very beginnings of this culture. That's why it's very special. That's why you should be understanding what happened in the past. Because if you don't, you're never going to really do anything. You're just twiddling your thumbs, playing in the play box, beating off. Everyone masturbating. You know, but you got to know what happened.
Even though hip-hop is 50 years, I think people underestimate how much has happened within that time frame.
Man, always a student, never a master. Even the people who I consider are masters, guys like Mr. Wiggles, you know what I'm saying? Ken Swift, they're the greatest students of the culture. And when I say that is because, yeah, Mr. Wiggles created the wiggle walk and the tut style that everybody, you know, everyone and their mom knows. But it's like he's the same guy that researches what people were wearing. You know, they were wearing the Lees. You know what I'm saying? They're wearing Lees. They're wearing the British Walkers. They were wearing, you know, the fashion, the style, the slang, the knowledge, the lost knowledge. And guys like Mr. Wiggles and Kenny are second generation, if we remember that. So all the people that you see in the original movies, they are second generation. All the original B-boys, first generation, are from like the early 70s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those cats retired by the late 70s. There was no cameras back then. A lot of the sisters that were breaking, a lot of the original B-girls, you know what I'm saying? People don't know so much about it. And now this knowledge is starting to come out of the woodwork because a lot of these cats are older and they're starting to pass down to people like myself who are interpreters of the culture. So then they're passing on this knowledge, you know? But the dudes who are the top, who are the illest, who are the most humble, and they're still the students, they're learning all these things from the past to put it together. Why? Because when you represent to the nth degree. You represent like on the highest level.
Please make the bass come out so clear. Please.
Going through some things. You was always very necessary. Worth the salt and pepper, Fat Joe, you represent me. In my juvenile hell, you asked me to go steady. Met my balloon mind state, said we be legendary. Worth the Dell, there was never no need for alarm. Black as an 8-ball, you love how I'm coming out hard. You love my organic roots and midnight we maraud. We own black business and had a players ball. But now suddenly I'm an outcast. You got 99 problems and I'm an empath. It was till death do us part. We was gurus of jazz. Now the beef is on with your King T trifling ass. Wasn't supposed to feel this kind of pain. Everyday Black Sunday, I'm queen of black rain. Digital underground syndromes and clickbaits. Now it's a black moon whenever you enter the stage. You better ask somebody for you, yo, switch the topic. Having to tell you back the fuck up from my precious onyx. I'm calling space with Master Ace to slaughterhouse your nonsense. So just protect your neck, this conscious daughter's out the mosh pit.
I'm just trying to see you. We love it like it's 93.
Hip hop, hip hop.
See the way you do.
I love you.
I'ma keep doing
like it's 93. Vinyls and tapes, styles as versatile. Digging in the crates, diggable planets to doggy style. Record scratch on a changing generation. Bad record deals, mass incarceration. New media, seeds of industry. A whole new wave of golden era MCs. Corporate strings, South and Midwest spring. Best and worst of my favorite things. To be clear, I ain't mad at reinvention. To be honest, the gatekeeping part of why we stressing. In God we trust, in free market you trusted hooligans. You took my native tongue and let them brand new begin. Thought I was down with the king, now I'm planning the coup. Life's too short, get in where you fit in, boo. Still Diamond D on my finger, strictly for my niggas, just trust that. This is deeper than the return of the boom bap. I live and die this hip hop, this is hip hop of today. But worth the trust will get the props, I can't always hooray. I'm still your inner city griot from the far side. Lethal injecting hieroglyphics for the long times.
I'm just trying to see you. We love it like it's 93.
Hip hop, hip hop.
See the way you do.
I love you.
I'ma keep doing
like it's 93. Vinyls and tapes, styles as versatile. Digging in the crates, diggable planets to doggy style. Record scratch on a changing generation. Bad record deals, mass incarceration. New media, seeds of industry. A whole new wave of golden era MCs. Corporate strings, South and Midwest spring. Best and worst of my favorite things.
Love is a loaded word. I hear you say you love me, but what you do to me is so absurd. How you let these other dudes spit in my face? How you even let these dudes get in my space? Can't you see they just trying to get rich off me? You don't even say a word, you just sit softly and quietly. You're complicit like white indifference. All I needed was the right assistance. Now we gotta say goodbye like flight attendants. To everything we built, it was quite tremendous. But now it's all in the shambles. We try to put it back together, it's a scandal. That's when they say that we living in the past. They don't understand all we've given in the past. Now there's all these fallen trees on the course. Will this separation lead to divorce? I don't know.
I'm just trying to see you. We love it like it's 93.
Hip hop, hip hop.
See the way you do.
I love you.
I'ma keep doing
like it's 93. Vinyls and tapes, styles as versatile. Digging in the crates, diggable planets to doggy style. Record scratch on a changing generation. Bad record deals, mass incarceration. New media, seeds of industry. A whole new wave of golden era MCs. Corporate strings, South and Midwest spring. Best and worst of my favorite things.
I remember a time when niggas actually had messages in their rhymes, got technical with their lines, but nowadays there's such a lack of substance. I feel like my shit needs a mass adjustment. I'm out here showing kids what not to do with their bread. A real nigga giving you lessons to get ahead. But every time I turn on the radio in my whip, it seems like everyone's in a rush to be in the feds. I guess I be in my head. I just feel like, why rap if you ain't rapping about real life? We don't care about your millions. Most people that bump my shit is civilians. Run up in a pizza shop, get a Sicilian with a water on the side. I'm trying to teach my sons and daughters how to fly and live well. That ain't gonna sell, so I just wrote a song about nothing. Here's a song about nothing. I just wrote a song about nothing. Here's a song about nothing. Yo, I mean, why the hell would I kick real shit in my raps when they're singing teaching kids how to kill, get all the racks? I mean, damn, can a nigga see some long cash without sending black babies down the wrong path? Yo, that shit is crazy for real, dog. Yo, listen, I said, bought myself a home studio, I could've bought 8 pairs of jeans. But fuck that, I'm on a race to my dreams. I don't wanna die broke. The rent don't care if I'm lit. The banks don't care if I'm woke. Don't invite me there if I can't smoke. Don't invite me if I can't drink and tell jokes. I'm just doing me on camera, talking like it's just you and me here. We complain about the music we hear like we ain't the reason they drop it. Cause we don't wanna hear nobody who ain't got shit. And we don't even hear women half the time if they ain't talking about that shit. I'm taking enough trips to the tropics and watches, but little do you know that's how they keep us in boxes, all trapped in our little shell. That ain't gonna sell, so I'ma write a song about it.
Next. I pray a bottom dollar, don't bottle problems with robbers. I end up trying to stop us like helicopters, just too high. Looking for the profit, but can't profit the wood guys. So if you ain't seen them since then, I heard a reply. I wonder what's been under your skin to make you hate. I feel like I've been sitting at a crossroad. That's for my soul, and that's for my love for my dogs, love for my eye. Blood to my heart when I cover pride. Feel it in my art, I won't tell a lie. But then again, it's either you or even if it's split in the road, remain driven if I listen to soul. Start a trip in the ignition can hold about 100 more. The high and low can make me whole. Forever know the oracle. Where I'm from is like the door closed. Blood stains on their church clothes. To give all and still need more. Feel like I've been sitting at a crossroad.
The regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
Alright, check this out. Oh yeah.
Yo, what up? It's Ugly, and you're checking out Generation Next on CIUT 89.5, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, every Saturday with my man PV.
Yeah, that's right, man. We're about halfway through the program this evening here on Generation Next, aka 89.5 FM. We're about to get into this week's Canadian Cold Case. Huge shout out once again for Frost Flow coming through with that interview. That was one half of it. We're going to air the other half next week around the same time. So many gems this guy's dropping during the interview. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And remember, if you want to submit your music to us, send it on over to the Gmail, this.generation.radio@gmail.com. And of course, we got to shout out Beto, who's doing a gallery exhibit tonight over there at 1720 Queen Street West at the Raid Studio Gallery. They're going to have prints, posters, original artwork, and books. It's happening tonight if you're catching this live, September 14th. Also got to shout out the Ready Rock D Warside 2 show happening live in Brantford on Thursday, September 26th at the Marvelous Lounge with special guests Daniel Son, Ayo Biggs, Don Enzo, Jay Roberts, Imperative, Killadilla and Sado, Coco Leah, Briz, The Real Burt, Stardat Prince, and of course the big man himself, Jay Wise. Music by Temperature Rising. That's doors at 7, show at 8. And again, that's happening Thursday, September 26th in Brantford at the Marvelous Lounge. Yo, let's get into this week's Canadian Cold Case, man. We got 15 minutes here of just stuff that came out this week. I'm so excited to get into it. Kicking it off with some brand new Run and Gun featuring Lord Juco with their track For Me. We also got some brand new Che Uno and Imperative with Merry Go Round. Brand new Jamal Gasol and Sazy with Rare Breed off their latest record. Man, there's always so much music coming out every week. I don't even know how anybody keeps up with this stuff, but yo, we got to give you that fresh 15 minutes of new Canadian every week at least, man. Come on. So without any further ado, it's your man PV, aka Philip Volino, and we're about to get into this week's Canadian Cold Case, kicking it off with brand new Run and Gun featuring Lord Juco, right here on 89.5 FM. 2 hours non-stop hip-hop, right for your head top.
Your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Look, I know some took a fun, got it out for me. And I know they see the things I wanted out for me. But I know some took a fun, that will vouch for me. And I know some people that will put their house on me. Yo, let me run it back. Blacklist hoop, so I'll start with that. Run and gun, spark that flame. There ain't no out in that. We was putting work in early, they wasn't counting that. Way before the gram, no cameras where we was counting that. I know some fun wanna see me bruised, see me fight and see me lose. See, the thing is, how you just really feel ain't never really been my business, and I keep it so. It's never nothing I need to know. I know some people who just keep it so. 10 down, feet in snow, could show them the plan, they gon' keep it low. Others I just keep on the need to know, but keep them close. Others that I know with some keys to doors, but they keep them closed. Others that I know want me unsuccessful and underneath them, who lost their passion and scrutinizing my hunger eats them. If you hate me, you love me, bet there's 100 reasons. I always know the bullshit coming seasons. Look, I know some took a phone, got it out for me. And I know they see the things I wanted out for me. But I know some took a phone that will vouch for me. And I know some people that will put their house on me.
I gotta hustle, young nigga know how to park work. I look into your eyes and see artwork. You smart water. I don't understand what we went wrong. In life, I had so many angels singing my songs. I did me some wrong. The shit is inception, kinda hectic. Send a hater out the exit. Snatch your debit. Where's my credit? I've been running like Emmett. They wanted up for my helmet, but I'm Dennis the Menace. Come and fend it. I don't wanna end it. Look at his kicks, look at his car. From cooking the raw to running from laws. We knock and put one in your door, and that's just a beginning of more. My killers will sit you in morgues. Hopefully you can vouch for that. Put a house on that, and the couch on that. See me, I'm a top of top. So watch your top and watch your mouth. A bunch of home invasions. So watch your house.
Why you looking at me sideways? Don't watch her walk away. My pride say bye, babe. I love you. Need an M5 in my driveway. I'ma find a way, Isaiah Thomas. I promise I put the house on it. She put a mouth on it. Screaming like the house haunted. I'm honest, it's brutal. Get a Cluzo. Since they watching, I'ma splash. I got options, it's Juco. Heating up like soup. I'm your father, Luke. 1-on-1 with the army of two. Yeah, that's Run and Gun. Roll another blunt. We on the move. Keep it shaking. Make it happen. I stop waiting. I'm taking mine. Off for taking time. Y'all can wait in line. Make your mind up. Who knows where we'd wind up if we let the blind guide us, blindside us. They say your time up. Never. Hate to see you go. Let a man talk enough and tell you everything you need to know.
Look, I know some took a phone, got it out for me. And I know they see the things I wanted out for me. But I know some took a phone that will vouch for me. And I know some people that will put their house on me.
Attivavo one ticket 93. I was riding the train, riding as a plane. Timeless remain, the flies like Kane, minus the chain. I'm dropping gems cuando hablo inglés. Sharp as a blade, faster than Jose, running from Jay. Cutting escape, scrape my leg, jump in the gate. My knapsack full of narcotics and tapes. Box got a orange, open your face. Te hago puré. Ya sabes, motto, you already, man. Todos mis soldados carry heavy things. Casado con Mary Jane. Se pone scary, man. Chasing contra Freddy, man. Half man, half a mason like Method Man. Let it bang like a garrison. Imperative, no comparison. Con peligro, we leave everything slain. Humo rico, un poquito de perrico, man. Ain't no such thing. Me escribo un libro en un tiro, man.
Revolution Sure Shot.
I love you, pelotuda. It's all I've ever known. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Walking from record store to record store. I had to check them all. Crushing shows, bringing down the house like a wrecking ball. Check your pulse. I'll be rocking till I'm knocking on heaven's door. Even then I told you I'd give up everything. Everything wasn't enough. My love expendable. Check. Okay, I keep it buzzing like edibles. Not for nothing, you can't tell me nothing, ma. I'm unforgettable. That be so throbbing, something terrible. Inolvidable, mami, ni knocking hysterical. Parable, Jericho, pegando paredes. Try to show you the illest. You thought I was dissing, catching feelings. I remain the realest, no sugarcoating. God as my witness, raw till the last fiber of my existence. This is raw, son. Spark one with the quickness. Off your list, I'm top 5 like Marcus Aurelius.
Wonderful. He's just got a couple pieces. What you got there?
Just kind of sit back on it, you know what I mean? Noir shit.
You can blow up the boom box. You can blow up the regular box. You can blow up the system. You can blow up anything.
They want smoke, but them not want heat. Run every little bit of money on me fam, go and eat. Cause if me see me in them dreams, the fussy man not sleep. But say me love come with condition, listen, hey, run deep.
A lot of people think that we not make it, but we have 2 fingers up for them hatred. We are the Lord that the escape shit. No matter the drama, we gon' face it.
Slipping a couple of words to make the tune smack. True rap bars and some drums, homie, this boom back. Whenever signed to a major, that's just a groove track. I'm light skinned, but I'm true black. Johnson hit 2 packs. Back in the cul-de-sac, gat in the shoulder strap. Roll the black hash with the Doja sack. 5-0 patrol, yo, where the Yola at? Off with bros in the trap. I heard the toast to crack pig put forth to his back. So now the room can pack 24/7, in fact, cause we keep losing cats. I come dipped in black like Yardy's Cadillac. This beat got me thinking of pack. Word to battle rap. We making certified tracks to make your speakers clap. Hot cold, I was rose from where the Reaper at. Roll on my shoulders, hip hop on my back. Used to pitch hard boulders, now I flip hard raps.
Them want smoke, but them not want heat. Run every little bit of money on me fam, go and eat. Cause if me see me in them dreams, the fussy man not sleep. But say me love come with condition, listen, hey, run deep. Come follow me.
A lot of people think that we not make it, but we have 2 fingers up for them hatred. We are the Lord that the escape shit. No matter the drama, we gon' face it.
Equipped with rubber grip, who's in and out the mothership. I'm on a health tip, a little fiber before I hit the bricks. Y'all constipated hustlers, y'all ain't off pushing shit. Think I'm working out my tongue the way I think I'll hit these licks. 2 hammers on my hip, I call them the sniff Dixie chicks. I shoot a prick right in the dip before I fucking split. I light that bitch up like a piff and then I'll puff on it. I slap the beast off with the pole and tell him suck on it. The dang jab at the damn bully is gone again. The streets are calling with big checks, so I'm ordering. Night shift with a white bitch, shorty's hollering. And I ain't stopping the pause until every dollar's in. That mean your problems get big and don't do like Yardy's voice. Gun bag in the phone with white boots a drug of choice. I think she might be a little lazy, the spit don't make a voice. And when we move, we got options to carry on the Royce.
I'm stuck between sour and haze. I got so many options. And I don't wanna link with rappers who be window shopping. You boys pocket watching. They on the block, I'm in Miami with the bros on Collins. Off rap, I never tried to be a trending top. I'd rather stack.
Should be holding this microphone.
Nah, that's how you. This is the go-to guy, ladies and gentlemen. The go-to Canada. This is the go-to guy.
I'm stuck between sour and haze. I got so many options. And I don't wanna link with rappers who be window shopping. You boys pocket watching. They on the block, I'm in Miami with the bros on Collins. Off rap, I never tried to be a trending top. I'd rather stack. Every verse I still make my profits. I'm throwing in popping perks before he load his rocket. And he might tell before he even hear that cell lock in. I used to tire the scale. Gram came up every time $1 hit. I made a bird stretch like an ostrich. Selling smoke and graduated college. It's still a dirty game, so this where I apply the knowledge. Do it big as Chris Wallace. Yeah, it's foreign, but you in a Mazda. Watch a lot moving quick as he Honda. Word to mommy like Kanye and Donda. This how it gotta be. I'm a leader, so they follow me. In all honesty, I'm like the old clips. Got it for cheap. You niggas in comedy.
I'm a rare breed. Found my throne, now somebody bring my chair, please. Care packs of Air Max, and let the tech breathe. Care packs of Air Max, let the tech, y'all. I'm a rare breed. Found my throne, now somebody bring my chair, please. Care packs of Air Max, and let the tech breathe. We Air Max, but not the shoes, get the check, please. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in its art form. A EP, I still break it down in long form. Wait, you better plant the bomb, you make a song for 'em. That slimy shit you did is going wrong for 'em. My wingspan bigger than a condor. It's Condoleezza Rice if you want war. All I do is trust the wrong people, man, that's on Lord. I hit the banks, I'm on Lloyd, on Lloyd. Pull up in that envoy. The shit broke my heart, my own people ain't believing me. When the buzz died, I noticed everyone was leaving me. Became antisocial, felt like people was avoiding me. Chewy held it down, yeah. Wheezy Leezy held it down, but other than that, I feel like people disappointed me. Maybe it's the paranoid in me, but I don't trust much like Palestinians watching Tel Aviv. I swear to God, you never snare me, cause I'm a rare breed. Yeah, I'm a rare breed. Found my throne, now somebody bring my chair, please. Care packs of Air Max, and let the tech breathe. Care packs of Air Max, let the tech, y'all. We Air Max, but not the shoes, get the check, please. I'm in the kitchen cooking Monday Night Raw, I make the chef bleed. I'm in the kitchen cooking Monday Night Raw, I make the chef bleed. Nightmare shit.
Just got a couple pieces. What you got there?
Check this out. Incredible.
Yeah, that's right, man. This is Generation Next 89.5 FM, halfway through the Canadian Cold Case. About to drop this brand new S and Shark featuring Substance 810, Impulse, Fraction, and DJ K-Flip with their track Mud People off their latest record. S and Shark just dropped the record. Definitely go check that one out. Also, gonna be getting into some Planet Giza, some brand new Swamp Thing, some K-Rec and Estia L. Gotta shout out everybody tuned in right now, wherever you're at, wherever you may be. Hopefully you're in a good place mentally, physically, spiritually. We have about 45 minutes left of hip-hop. And prior to this track, we had Jamal Gasol and Sazy, some Yardie from the Dot, Che Uno, and Run and Gun. All brand new stuff that came out this week, so let's keep it moving, man. It's your dude PV, aka Philip Valigno, and you're locked in here on Generation Next 89.5 FM. And don't forget to wear your seatbelt if you're driving out there, man.
Space and time was torn, I
was born, formulas flip. Parents handle me with kid gloves, they feared my gift. My little head was spinning circle, chucking toys from the crib. Wasn't long till I was hanging out with orphanage kids. And after that, the nuns filled my burlap sack with a brick. Little baby shark crawl around destroying the shit. So now the sister got no pissed and tossed the sack in the crick. But life has been a constant mix-up, Freudian slips, and narrow brushing with death. Just a boy from the ditch. Wiped the gravel off my cheek on some boisterous shit. And every fan that ever saw me got anointed with spit. I got my head a little twisted, talk with a lisp.
Yo, with age and life experience, my vision's gotten clearer. Puddles still got water reflecting just like a mirror. Adolescent that's disturbing, calm waters causing ripples. Stepped in a puddle of life, causing a muddy mixture. Too shallow to be taking a plunge. My splash displacing water that I raced from the jump. Young and trying to act older than my age. Typical of an adolescent boy hitting that stage. In life where hormones take control, we feel like we know it all. Lived in my bubble meant that I needed to grow some more. Now I plunge rivers and seas, not the mud puddles. The transition from a teen to adulthood.
There's some dirt in my past like a mud puddle. There's some dirt in my past like a mud puddle. There's some dirt in my past like a mud puddle.
I get a lot.
There's some dirt in my past like a mud puddle.
Check it out, I tread noble through these muddy waters. The temp is frigid. I remain sharp as some scissors, but never cutting corners. Got a surprise if you run up on us. You gon' see the gleam from the chrome Taurus. I'm gorgeous. Not a lot of thought when I record this. The rawness, hate performing live if the mic is corded. I step in all the potholes just to see the ripples. Persevering while they need a tissue. It's the book of my life, so let me read it with you. I wear my heart on my sleeve and I don't see the issue. Early on they didn't believe was being thicker. Now they saying that they all knew it and they see the vision.
As I struggle with this stress as I should, realizing that my parents did the best that they could. Integration generation, undereducated nationwide. Cradled in the substances created just to take them high. Waiting on the paint to dry, watching with the naked eye. Punishment severe when you scared, so you hate to cry. Descendants of the buck breaking, muck raking, bred into my character. Never is the bluff faking, punch faces when we get mad dabs, bouncing baby green school pod boss. Everybody say I'm crazy, thinking of my past participles. I am next gen, weapon in the flesh, every single room I step in.
Struggling still boots, trucking through them still waters, positioning myself for success for my son and daughters in order to keep both feet grounded and stabilized. By exercise, my labors of love, ego inflated vibe, slave that mind state that birthed out. But dirt and peace, the path to walk in my route. Discipline in the
Rock Club here at Generation Next Radio on CIUT 89.5 FM with the big homie Phil, aka PV. Run it.
You walk into this room at your own risk because it leads to the future. Not a future that will be, but one that might be. This is not a new world. It is simply an extension of what began in the old world.
Only arms that's extended, the ones that's gon' harm me. I'm gone if I'm reckless. Seem like my problems are endless. I'm tryna buy some peace, but the shit getting expensive. My God, I'm trying to carry on. Shit been feeling off, but never count me out. We just getting started. I see my scars as the proof that I fought. Y'all tryna make a mark. I took the game the farthest. From the land of the hopeless, leave it up to chance. You a dead man strolling. Understand where you going, thinking that you free cause your handcuffs is golden. We two-step, jumping, come on. I see rock bottom where we going. We two-step, jumping, come on. I see nirvana where we going. Two-step, jumping, come on. I see rock bottom where we going. Two-step, jumping, come on. I see nirvana where we going. And I was taught to be strict and go get the pay. Cause if you don't get a grip, you gon' slip away. I'm tryna write this history, they tryna erase me. My mama cry before we ever see the dame sitting play. Can't explain how it feel when you all alone. The lights go on, and ain't nothing to hold on. I seen the fire in the sky and the cold storms. So any temperature that rise, we gon' go hard. I open up on beats, cause no one got the keys. Feeling like my soul in quicksand. And how you gon' sleep with the devil tryna creep, knowing you got 2 left feet? Don't dance. Two-step, jumping, come on. I see rock bottom where we going. We two-step, jumping, come on. I see nirvana where we going. Two-step, jumping, come on. I see rock bottom where we going. Two-step, jumping, come on. I see nirvana where we going. stars, the rise and the fall. I wanted it all until I gave it all away to shine with the stars, the rise and the fall. I wanted it all.
You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
If you ever hear a sound like this, run for your life.
This is a Revolution Sure Shot.
Mud on my tread, Goonies wanna feast on the blood of the dead. Out in the bunk with the stank and the sweat. Brain on fire, lighting dank with his head. Fall back, swamp coming with the slap. Half a pound, put it down in my backpack. Heavy seafood eating at the crab shack. Pull your gun out, you'll get laughed at. We got it locked with the big bolts. Cop with the apple, that's a pig roast. Dance on your grave, how I tiptoe. Throw your whole body out the window.
The mysterious, cryptic, delirious. Click disappearing in the mist like eerie shit. Very serious. Here we is. Hit him with the hairy fist, clear the areas. Yeah, living vicarious. The very rich, stirring up the proletariat. If I make a body, then I bury it. Cemetery it, then I'm out like Secretariat. We coming up with more absurd plans. You're mad corny like the men in Wonka Merman. Taxidermy slap you with superb jams. The rap clergyman tracking out the church band. Slick moves with the special effects. On point at the precipice. Sound check like a weapons test.
SOS, cause I'm fresh to death.
Slick moves with the special effects. On point at the precipice. Sound check like a weapons test.
SOS, cause I'm fresh to death.
Check it. All I need's a sec to dissect it. Use tools to scoop out the brains when your head split. So think twice. My third eye is C4. Let it sink in. Submarine with a screen door. Big 5 alarm fire in the 666. Hot as hell where the man with the sickle lives. Picture this. No sweat on the river Styx. Bad ref Joe Jet slap hypocrites. Side kick to the neck bone. Write this on a headstone. Righteous as a gemstone. Sidekick walking in the dead zone.
Slick moves with the special effects. On point at the precipice. Sound check like a weapons test.
SOS, cause I'm fresh to death.
Slick moves with the special effects. On point at the precipice. Sound check like a weapons test.
SOS, cause I'm fresh to death.
Excels in her skills. Sometimes the demons that are buried under trauma and guilt could keep the strongest of us suffering, consumed by our fears. But deep inside we're devastated, drowning in tears. As we push past hypocrisy, survivors of monstrosities, we rise above atrocity with a lioness ferocity and a bite down to my queen's crown, decimating my enemies. Smarts just find serenity. This music is my remedy. Magnanimous modeling, mathematical marveling of the magnificent mastery that I bring while I deconstruct history, contributing to legacy while honoring complexities. The answers to sing. Together with my brother Trevor Mills, we spread peace. I wanna give a shout out to K-Rack and ST for bringing us together. This keeps my soul alive, and the music that we use to heal always will survive.
The girls rock on, they're rocking on and on. I wanna see my homegirls rock on. The ladies rock on, they're rocking on and on through the dark to the break of dawn. The girls rock on, they're rocking on and on. I wanna see my homegirls rock on. The ladies rock on, they're rocking on and on through the dark to the break of dawn.
Sisters and my aunties are having my daughters back. We know you're under attack, and in fact, we're doing it for my ladies that are facing abuse. Now let it power you up to cut a broken man loose. There's plenty of fish in the sea, so when the day goes dark, if you find that you're coolin' with a shark, girl, break. Pretty mama, make no mistake. I know plenty of fellas that'll give you the whole cake and let you eat it as well. Or you can tell us all go to hell, doing it for yourself with no hero. That's just another way they make the fear grow. Control your social life and your De Niro. But you don't gotta hear about it from me. Ask your mama and tell her what's up from the ST, and I got your back. Plus your front, I go head up. The girls don't let up till they all get up. They rock on. They're rocking on and on. I wanna see my homegirls rock on. The ladies rock on. They're rocking on and on through the dark to the break of dawn. The girls rock on. They're rocking on and on. I wanna see my homegirls rock on. The ladies rock on. They're rocking on and on through the dark to the break of dawn.
I know you understand me, so stand beside me. A sisterhood family. This is me that I'm trying to be. Must set my mind and body free. I've known it right from the start that here in our hearts we're never apart. No, it's time for the fear to stop. So just help me make my start. It's always darkest right before the dawn's light. There is no eternal night. So together we gon' shine. He'll try to keep you from me when there's a need. You're gonna see that beside you is where I'll be. Together we gon' shine.
The girls rock. We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah. We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah.
Rockin' divine, bugging off velocity 9. You feel the kill shot, it's gotta be mine. The lucky number 7, lottery time. A sketch curse in the wet work. Sit down and properly dine. Play the face off, no days off. The chef with the waistcloth. The black dragon spit fire, burn him like Adolf. Coming for the cream like the cake boss. Better as a team, got the blade toss. Ride on a space horse. Cold vein in my smoke strain. Get the pro game from the coach gang. And spit the low main with shorties on the ride, steady selling that thing. And government trying to give you that umbrella vaccine. Got the method like Luther. It's honey and wine, so we catch them like Looper. If money is time, the diamond cutter, verbal mind disruptor, blade dealer, step in the ring with Steiner Brothers.
We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah. We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah.
Heading to a different place, moving at my own pace. Life is not a race, mine's a different space. Wall of dreams I'm trying to chase. Find out different ways to get out of this flick of maze. Time is wasting, but I got nothing left in my hands. What we're making, nothing never happens in advance. You mistaken if you think you'll get another chance. Building in debate, not something everybody understands. Been a shooter with only 3 seconds in the clock. All eyes on me, waiting on me for me to take that shot. Thinking if I miss, I'll have my whole life to reminisce and wish I wasn't living so devilish. Shit, who got my corner in the end? Tienes mi esquina, blood and blood, I no play and pretend. Damn, and know you rappers lame. You got the guts to grab the mic, but not to say my name. What a shame.
We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah. We ill but better as a team. Running all this shit and we gon' never get fatigued. Youngins with the stripes rocking veteran fatigues. Our names forget them when you speak. Better settle all the beef, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Michael, please make the curse, make the bass come out so clear. Please. I'm at you, KB.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's time for this Generation Next. We have about 30 minutes left in the program this evening. About to wrap up the show and make way for Patrick Roots and Reggae Rhythms up next here on CIUT, aka 89.5. Right now you're hearing the sounds of BSD.U and Bob Lahead with Fastlane. Prior to that we had B1 the Architect and Lizeppo featuring Eddie Jones with the A-Team, K-Rec and Estea L featuring Kia Kadiri, Kiki Connolly and Ndidi Cascade with The Girls Rock On, Swamp Thing with SOS, Planet Giza with Where Are We Going, Two Step, and then S and Shark featuring Substance, 810, Impulse, Fraction, and DJ K-Flip with their track Mud Puddle. Gotta shout out the Essence Shark Reflections album release happening Saturday, September 21st at the Rivoli. That's $15 at the door. Address is 334 Queen Street West. Also gonna have the Sons of Boom Bap, the legend Adam Bomb, and a bunch of dope producers on a showcase for that evening. $15 over there, Saturday, September 21st at 334 Queen Street West, doors at 6. Also got to shout out Groove Therapy with DJ Versatile. Oh, wait a minute, this actually happened in the same night, Saturday, September 21st. That's over at 2636 St. Clair Avenue East at Island Spice Flavor. Doors at 9 p.m. with cover. That's going to be DJ Versatile, DJ Ruction, and DJ Fingers. Yo, let's get back into the mix, man. We got some brand new Talib Kweli and Coast Contra, produced by J. Rawls. We also got some Red In featuring UFO Fev, some Big Twins and King Benny, and some Old Man 80s. We got a couple new Canadian joints still lined up here. So without any further ado, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it locked and loaded for the last 30 minutes here of Generation Next on 89.5 FM. Don't go anywhere, man.
And they can try to protect everybody. Incredible.
J-Roll. That is crazy. Hey, yo, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. I said, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. Hey, yo, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. Come on, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli.
Hey, yo, you heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the sun to song. Let's get it on. You ready for fight or flight? I bring the light like the one joint comment on. Bombing on sight, these whack acts get to act like a time of whore. You sleep and keep your pajamas on. You'd rather be the people in the comments than the people they comment on. I take my meters and Hakasana or in a conference call, talking to my nigga like Papa John. The small levels of walking across pedals, raising your frequency like falsetto. When they say they bringing the pieces, Paul Metal. Yep, more metal, we keeping the score settled. Son, these devils got a war fetish. I navigated through a raw ever, now it cause terror with the torch bearers. The coast contrast, the modern day prophets, overcoming the optics, the triple stage darkness. Adventurers raising temperatures on thermometers, I spread like wildfire. They call on a drainage barometer. My atmospheric pressure is fresher, break the barometer. God is so involved, they mistaken me for a conjurer. Growing a cold, following, flowing from the abdominal, glowing. I'm so phenomenal, impossible is nothing. Topical like discussions, these academics debating, unpacking these situations like baggage or vacation.
That's who else? Me, nigga, damn. T-H-A-U-S-T-I-N. Wake up, do the damn thing like Mac 10. iPhone, unlock screen, yeah, I'm tapped in. White noise coming from a block full of black men. Marv Gaye with the parlay, what's happening? Brother say, nigga, saying they could rap type tough. Heard a couple lines, it was whack. Shit was hyped up. Could've left them in the dark, but they wouldn't lighten up. So you know I brought the Vinci codes to the cipher. Check it down, spit the bullet, he ran couple back, one duck, like he wasn't sure by Aflac. Making sick fall of pride till his stomach hurt. Almost 29 and I'm still on a growth spurt. Was a young, burning bread like a toaster. Now I'm really trying to save the culture. They afraid, say the end of days coming closer. But I pray, so I'm on face with composure. Real hip-hop, nigga, and everything kosher. This shit knock me, I do not know, sir. I kick in your door, everybody get low like SWAT. We was just flies on the wall like SWAT. Tryna bust a move on the block like SWAT. Even when the door unlocked, I said, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. Hey, yo, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. Come on, who's in the house tonight? Coast Kweli. Well, alright, tell him to get past the mic. I'm like, hey, don't you have something for me? Big piece of land with a little bit of money. Extra couple mil, cause you know I'm getting hungry. Why you always acting like you gave it against something? What? Like I ain't put that labor into something. What? Like we won't put that water out that save them in the summer. What? Coast Contra, the Navy, no way we going under. What? They don't know which way that I be coming. Straight out of conscience, who else come with lyrical content? Free you from bondage with these bars like convicts. My concept for my dogs, sometimes far-fetched. For knowledge, I go hang out with all vets. I'm good regardless. You looking at the Dustin Clark Kent skywalking over moons and Martians. The force is awesome, keep them off us. Keep your offers, keep your poison, keep your carpet. Red light, please don't cross us. Uma Thurman, move with caution. Russian roulette, let's bet that will keep revolving. Octopus when I spit, bitch, they ain't look gorgeous. Fucking with niggas who pins could compete with sawfish.
My voice was the first instrument to make a sound. That's music to my ears, y'all gon' listen to me now. We the talk of the town, the guards in here. Bow down or go and tell them like Paul Revere. That they try to bite my style with they new veneers. I'm too prepared, got loose screws, crews beware. Me and my brothers cold crushed, I'm the R, the river. My flow razor sharp like the RZA. A diamond in the rough, blame the pressure from the system. Hablando en español, I'm a black man, listen. Turn me up, pa' que me escuchen. Sniff this, every line's a brick from Pablo's kitchen. Woman up her oven, she told me don't forget the mittens. You know my style raw, stop tripping. In this rap shit, I don't see no competition. En cualquier idioma, it's no difference. Uno de los mejores, estos no son palabras, son más colores. Desde la calle de Valle del Cauca, pa' que lo goce con cuidado. Esto te da un sobredosis. It's Ghost and Quali at your door. Yeah, you know we bout to everybody get low like SWAT. We was just flies on the wall like SWAT. Tryna bust a move on the block like SWAT. I said, who's in the house tonight? This generation. Who's in the house tonight? This generation. Who's in the house tonight? Ghost Quali. Don't nobody wanna mess with the already. Next.
Hey yo, heart cold, my vein froze, it's a rocky road. Mind numb, only worry about what I control. My wife tripping, she don't see the vision. All these hardships, my landlord ain't trying to listen. When your thoughts all over, your frequency lowers. Money don't grow on trees until you meet a grower. Flamethrower for the snakes, you could keep the mower. You don't know the half will make you think you know us. You all owe us, that's water under a bridge. Left me out in the cold, not thinking that I would live. Came back, bounced back like Mike in 9-6, 36 O's. What it sound like when you hear the kid, me and UFO. Brick by brick, you wouldn't understand the pain that we put in this shit. It's the high 4L, from half to 12/12s. Vinyls being sold, they hating, we doing well. Right. From half to 12/12s, vinyls being sold, they hating, we doing well.
Got us on the list, God knowing we exist. Blessed with a gift, they ain't glowing like this. Smiling through the pain, dancing in the rain. For every loss we take, he done sent another gain. Giving cause I have cause I give. And for I never need, that's how we gon' live. Smiling through the pain, dancing in the rain. Grew from out the dirt, we could never be the same. Crying at the wake, God don't make mistakes. Struggle right now, later it'll be great. You can never judge, we covered by the love. 38 snub, shot the devil in his mug. It's a brand new day, hustle always. Blessings rain down on my homies getting paid. They be hating on the boy, I be getting blessed. Suck me till I'm calm, she be knowing that I'm stressed.
It's hard trying to get by. Selling pies, gotta hustle just to stay alive. We right to the money, they don't got the drive. First time I seen drugs was at 85. It's hard trying to get by. It's hard trying to get by. It's hard trying to get by. Selling pies, gotta hustle just to stay alive. We right to the money, they don't got the drive. First time I seen drugs was at 85. Smoking fire in the friendly skies. Homicides popping up, so I had to slide. Queensbridge took me on a crazy ride. Shit, I'm glad I got out, I would've probably died. Sometimes it's again gotta put away your pride. They don't got shit, you never see them thrive. You always see twin grind. If you're not talking cash, it's just a waste of time. All my life I've been part of crime. Everything true that I say in rhymes. The rules to the game, you never drop a dime. They be singing to the cops like Whitney. I slipped through the cracks. My man caught a bullet from the shotty in his back. Put the hammer to his head, close my eyes and heard his black. You wanna be a killer, ain't no way turning back. Turn it back, turn it back. I slipped through the cracks. My man caught a bullet from the shotty in his back. Put the hammer to his head, close my eyes and heard his black. You wanna be a killer, ain't no way turning back.
Toss a penny to the gods, facades get well wishes. Shape shifting shit switches, characteristics. The distance between me and you has no existence. Speak tongues under the breath and blow kisses. Bring it in for the real deal. Live for the kill, raw dog, that's the real feel. If it's in the blood, let it spill. Poison pill for the thrill, ill, recognize ill, yeah. He a monster, the lovable type. The enemies gone public, y'all believe in the hype. Fiending for the credit swipe, social media got you hooked. Throw the book at him, killer pawn takes rook. Looky, show out or get showed up. We extorting your emergency funds. It's all zeros and ones, son. We at a moment of truth. I'm Houdini in the sound booth, burning the roof. This ain't a footnote, this an arm and a leg. Story straight off the head, filled with number 2 lead. Leave them chewed up and fed, regurgitating information gyrating at a local substation. 0 to 1, open sore like a thumb, brain totally numb, vagabond or a bum, fish calling you chum, form the thoughts of the school, 8-ball corner pocket at the pub or the pool. Hall never stall cause the owl have plumes, follow closely, you gon' get high off the fumes. Eons and moons spark the orbit you coasting, no stance or substance, just brain cells roasting. DJ or MC or get behind the boards, I do pull strings, but I don't play chords. I'm bulletproof fabric, shredding your cabbage. The owl the wisest, remember the adage.
Yo, I'm Godzilla, and you are just Tokyo. Not my first rodeo, check the portfolio. Human polio, infect your stereo. Even with oven mitts, you couldn't even hold me, yo. Hey yo, I splurge in anarchy, throw you off the roof, watch you bounce off the canopy. Arouse on your internet browser. I told the youngin' to pull up your trousers. Urban legend, lethal weapon, so lit I'll sneak a firearm into heaven. Lyrically, I'm out the lunch. Who strike the punch?
Fresh out the time portal, I was stuck in the game. Now my schedule rearranged. I got time for you, and that could be your benefit or detriment. The cork on the bottle, hold benevolence in place. Run the maze till I find the door. Hoes like Lefty on his grind for sure. He won't say you, but you can climb the orb. Turn Jones into Miriam Makeba. My clarity apparently keep the Pharisees beneath us for now. Stand firm, boy, my cleats in the ground. Can't burn like bad perm, breaching the scout. Fridge low, but we eating for now. Stick blow like Timbo. Bimbo, I'm tweaking the sound, but I won't put it to my people, I'm off that. If I toss caps at this point, it probably land in a cop hat. What you thought it was, it's not that. I ember the pressure, start my sting and push the tap back. You got that, G-Code, young ain't no trip to line. Thorough, not a care in the world, this is mine. G-Code, young ain't no trip to line. Thorough, not a care in the world, this is mine. Hey dawg, I told you I ain't coming for fuck around with these niggas, bro.
Fuck along with one of Brooklyn Sons. Went west to rock with the best and get to the funds. Not Jigga, big smalls. I get in your shit draws. It's Edie Outlaw, and I do it for the cause. Pause, rewind time. This nigga aging like fine wine. And he stay around fine dimes. Got a line on that good smoke if you need that. What's talk? We don't talk, but we squeeze back. Cops and rats, they get it first, yeah. Never one of the best, but I'm the worst here. Versus legendary, this shit is hereditary. I'm one of many and there's plenty more to come. I ain't done, you can tell I'm having too much fun. O for L on my pinky and your lady trying to drink me while I sing it to my leather dog. It's whatever, dog.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
This is Boje, and you're tuned in with Generation Next on 89.5 PV, aka Philip Foligno. 15,000 booming watts straight to your head top. You see it, my lord. Debones.
This is Intifada Gotta Sound from the Black Yacht Rock Club here at Generation Next Radio on CIUT 89.5 FM with the big homie, Phil, aka PV. Run it.
Yeah, well, I guess it's about time we pack up, transform, and roll on out of here to make way for Patrick Roots and the Reggae Rhythms up next here on CIUT, aka 89.5 FM. They'll be holding up the airwaves 10 to 12. DB Hawks after that. Huge shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Wherever you're at, wherever you be. It's your host with the most, aka PV, Philip Foligno. Huge shout out, of course, to Frost Flow for coming through with that interview. That's a two-parter. We'll be getting into the second part next week. Right now, you're hearing some L. Jones with Basil Eggplant. Prior to that, we had Left Lane Didon and Old Man 80s with G Code. Certain Ones featuring Bobby Craves, MC White Owl, Guttermouth, Stress, and Juan Sclobie with Figment. Big Twins and King Benny with Slip Through. Red Inf featuring UFO Fev with Family Ties. And then Talib Kweli and J. Ross featuring Coast Contra with their track SWAT. So we used to kick off that set. Up next, packing up the show, we got Jimmy D featuring YL and Starker with Drug Diet Part 2. Cutlass Reed with Ronnie's Glasses. Dylan and Bat Sauce with Make History. Knowledge with First Me. Sisha, YS Brazzy, MC McWatch, Tonic, Heavy Steve, Fafiela, Resmade, POTD, Star, Esco, Pudge God, Benny Azguera, Civilian, Tracy K, and Chantal with We Still Here. And definitely go check out that music video that just dropped as well for that track. Huge shout out to the whole Wheel It Studios family, and definitely keep an eye out for that Volume 6. And you know what, man, I couldn't do it without you, so thank you so much to everybody tuned in. Thank you to everybody supporting the station. Thank you to everybody who's just sharing the love and the music and trying to keep things positive these days, man. Yo, it's your dude PV, a.k.a. Full of Valino, signing off for the week. Peace, and we'll catch you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, please make the bass come out so clear.
Popping after, still move with principles, shoebox to the bankers. Judge you watch the culture, call it propaganda. Pick a propaganda at this propaganda. Found out she's selling pizza, so her pops attacked her. Never act out of anger. Bent over about to spank her. Locked in with the animals, covered in the dander. About my chicken like Mr. Sanders. Cooking down more oils than a tanker. Hang you out the window like your blanket. Rap like I have a canker. Don't wait for handouts. Rap to get paid for my banter. I need a manager. All signs point to you crabs like a cancer. Held it down, jumped in with the anchor. Skeletons in your closet and dead babies in the hamper. A hellraiser. Damien in a pamper. I had him hooked with the sampler.
Yeah, swag, you know what I'm saying, triple R, yeah. And I ain't going back and forth like a suicide drill. You play the crib, you are not in the field. Give a fuck who you is, even less who you think you are. Things change, used to call you my rib. The rain continues like the 7-day forecast. Tens by the doormat, hooked on this triple R shit, they want more of that. Fans turn to fiends, say they desperately need it. Like, damn, and why I inherit your pain? What you feel, I feel. Those in paragraphs thinking I'm reading. Mr. Making shit happens when you wouldn't believe it. You know?
This is old Virginia. Battle of the bands, fans decide the winner. Saturday morning cartoons, then Soul Train, remember? Practicing roundhouse kicks, watching Kung Fu cinema. That was the era that raised me. Gotta give all the glory to God, cause he saved me. They say he only look out for the fools and babies. I stepped outside the box and realized I was moving crazy. Life's a shit, I just gotta tell the truth, Miss Lady. I did a 360 after I mastered the 180. They can't stop me, so they copy. I'm lethal with the eagle like Saquon Barkley. Take the wet and eat it what? I just steam my broccoli. I'm digital and underground, and that's no shot, G. If it's up, then it's stuck. I gotta stand on business. The start was shaky, but you know I'm a damn show finish. Cut this on the track, yeah, that shit hits different. Flow special ed, that's why I'm the magnificent. This is big weed talk, I don't just rap, I'm a lyricist. A sweet 16 is like a trip to the dealership. Underground culture, Lord, that is what you are witnessing. When Ronnie adjusts his glasses, it's about to get ignorant. Killer shit. Shit.
You always be talking, so you don't ever hear us sing.
I'm trying to make history, not watch it. I'm not the type to switch. We all know that life's a if you botch it. Intoxicants have got me all tangled. The hot mess, sipping mezcal till I'm mangled. The stranglehold on my serotonin is very potent. Something even a villain wouldn't wish upon their opponent. Not even me. Not every sinner is prepared for their atonement. Right. But I could probably clear the air if you could spare a moment. The Roman calendar maker couldn't have calculated the amount of days that it would take to be inoculated. Whoa. What if I told you the planet was overpopulated? Disaster is imminent. It's got me discombobulated. Stop. I waited patiently. Oh yeah? Since the days of playing video games, and you would have to change it to station 3. We are in the age where information's free, but the quality is questionable, and that's why communication's key.
History from the past to the present. I'll be representing till I'm 6 feet. You know what it is. If it ain't about biz, you can miss me. How you gonna rise if you want an enterprise and it's risky? That's how we make history.
Trying to make history, not read about it. Be a millionaire if I had $1 bill for every time that we were doubted. Still we scouted out a route and had to blaze a trail. Success is an investment, that's why it pays to fail. Trial and error of my ways is brazen. But I know potato salad isn't made with raisins. Hard stop. That ain't what the recipe calls for. Not at all. Like me trying to shop at the big and tall store. Maybe if everybody listened to Biggie Smalls more, they know the sky's the limit, that's why I never fall short, right? The score's more important than the stats. I could have a hit, haters wouldn't take off their hats. Man, listen, let alone put the needle to the wax. Why you think bats overseas were expats? Where you at? Trotting on a quest to collect stacks. We're perpetually preparing the next batch.
Trying to make history from the past to the present. I'll be representing till I'm 6 feet. You know what it is. If it ain't about biz, you can miss me. How you gonna rise if you want an enterprise and it's risky? That's how we make history.
You can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything.
This is a Revolution Sure Shot.
Check this out.
You were a killer, a hustler, dealer, a customer, gangster, or buster, youngster, or old again. A weed head, a coke sniffer. You rich or broke again. No, you all relate to this shit that I wrote again. Lots of my mans trapped up in a max penitentiary, sending me letters. I answer back that eventually we be all Bentley'd out, throwing campaigns. I'm running for White House. My nigga control Senate, pipe seats, chief tenant, Mad Lewinsky chick, some kinky shit. Did dirt, now I knew it would come back one day. So I'm on point, strapped, prepared for gunplay. Stared at one face, thought it was B. He looked familiar, ready to blast. Nigga gave me dap, said I feel you. Can't believe how my life changed. From the hood, the first time of my life, I could say I did the. Hustler, dealer, or customer, gangster, or buster, youngster, or old again. A weed head, a coke sniffer. You rich or broke again. No, you all relate to this shit that I wrote again. Lots of my mans trapped up in a max penitentiary, sending me letters. I answer back that eventually we be all Bentley'd out, throwing campaigns. I'm running for White House. My nigga control Senate, pipe seats, chief tenant, Mad Lewinsky chick, some kinky shit. Did dirt, now I knew it would come back one day. So I'm on point, strapped, prepared for gunplay.
We shall not be moved, and we see them breaking all the rules. Displace everyone for all your dues, but can't get the roaches out the room. It don't take a lotus for life to bloom. We standing tall and we won't move. Little Jamaica and Genovich too. They cannot push us or force us to boot.
I can't go from home, mama she need her son. I got used to seeing them go, how much I go for a run. We was out there all day and night, yeah, trying to have some fun. Damn, my life took a turn for the worse, my body died, but
we still here, we here to grind. This is our time to shine. Born in the ghetto, that's part of my life. I put in the work like it's ride or die, and I still cry from time to time. I wipe my tears, I climb the climb. I keep it honest, I keep it real. Grind the grind, that's just how I feel.
Don't trust no govy, trust the God above in you. And in case nobody said it, yo, we really proud of you. Persevere through all the things this life has been putting us through. And even though it's ups and downs, we still gon' find another move, yeah.
We still here.
I speak the truth, don't get confused. I'll let my rhymes just tell the news.
We still here.
I'm letting loose 'cause I got that groove.
Nothing could ever change me, replace me. They try and they try, and it don't faze me. I tend to drain my energy, but
how do we gain from being displaced in pain? Up and away, rearrange. This my home, need to stay. But you take my spirit away for profit. To you, it's just another project. But to us and me, we're still here, and we will always be, always be.
Love, yeah, whatever it was, it caused. I would define the odds with something that made me feel ashamed. Looking at somebody who was not him. I crumbled when mama just wanted a baby back. Even when everything's dim, grim doesn't have power to take me away, that's facts. They can move people, but never our spirit. You push us, we push back. It's we the people, we built this empire from the ground up. We can't change that. Our heads are high, our fists raised, and we shouting now. We still here.
I speak the truth, don't get confused. I'll let my rhymes just tell the news.
We still here.
I'm letting loose 'cause I got that groove. If you know me, then you know how I roll.
Jamás será vencido, por más que se fuese tu imperio, aquí no nos rendimos y aunque quieran desplazarnos, seguiremos y seguimos. Gracias a nuestra mano de obra este país se ha sostenido.
730 questions lead to 730 methods. How I copulate the skeptics and become the most requested. The game is so infested. Now I eat without ingesting. Build a beat and start expressing that be heating all directions while they pause and just reflecting. Blackie too eclectic. Weird, but they respected atmosphere where I projected so much more than just a weapon. So much awe when I'm on record. Slick talk without no effort. Only God can make me second.
Now entering Mr. Iverson Black Music. Gentle reminder, please, don't lick the furnace.
I dominate the conversation, sit and wait for confirmation. Black is in the constellation, opposite the God-forsaken. Contemplate the motivation, dopeness I am cultivating. Floating in a God formation across the seas and over nations. The world is overrated, peace on earth, bold statement. Do it now, no delaying. Black is wild, no debating. That's a style, underrated. Lined up, freshly faded. Time's up, glad you made it. Mine's black, how you take it?
Yes. We've reached the conclusion. Wanna let the people know you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And thank you for not licking the furnace. Have mercy.
Yo, hook my mic up, please. Make the bass come out so clear, please.
Yo, what up? It's Ugly. You're checking out Generation Next on CIUT 89.5 from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern every Saturday with my man PV.
All right, check this out.